Hi guys, so I'm back for part 2, confidence. I decided to do a video for this part because videos are so far outside my comfort zone that I thought I should put my money where my mouth is. Okay, so this is gonna be a long one, and some of these stories may come as a surprise to those of you who actually know me in real life, but I thought it was important that I share some of this here because, well, you'll see. Okay. I grew up in a relatively affluent Long Island town. Most of my friends and peers had, like, what I would consider the sitcom life. You know, a mom, a dad, brothers and sisters, car, dog, the whole nine. Obviously, as you grow up, you find out that things really weren't always as they seemed, but in my high school mind, they had it made. I don't really think anyone looking at me now would know or guess that I've been homeless twice in my life. I also don't think that anyone would guess that I was raised by a mentally ill drug addict mother. I basically got an after-school weekend job in 10th grade, and it wasn't like your typical after-school job because it wasn't for spending money. It was basically to help pay the utility bills and rent because my mom would blow all that on God only knows what. I was basically leading a double life. I didn't want anyone to know what I was going through, so I would play it off or think I was playing it off, that everything was cool, you know, normal, whatever. I'd go out with my friends, but inside, I would know what was going on. People did not come to my house, let's just put it that way. The more chaotic things got, the more I turned to food, and I just would get bigger and bigger because I really had no other outlet to control, you know, what I was feeling. I left for college thinking, you know, I have a fresh start and this is where things are going to turn differently. But it turns out that my mother never paid my college tuition that first year, despite her promises to the contrary. And she also had stolen and used my social security number, so I couldn't get any loans or financial aid. At that point, I was basically squatting in my friend's dorm room because I didn't know what else to do. I got a call then that my mother was arrested for breaking and entering and drug possession. She served almost 3 years in state prison in Bedford Hills. I never went to visit her. It was a conscious decision because I didn't know what to do with this. I was basically ashamed and embarrassed all the time. All the time. I got bigger and bigger, which did not help with my confidence level at all. And I bet you guys are wondering at this point what this has to do with confidence. And I promise I'm getting it. I woke up one day and I realized that my life would never feel better and it would never change unless I made it happen. If I didn't believe that I could turn things around or at least try to, then it never would. So I decided that I was going to stay up in Albany where I was in college, and I would stay with my friends. We rented a house, and since I couldn't go back to SUNY Albany at that time, I enrolled in a local community college with money that I had cobbled together through all my various jobs. I also worked every single day as a waitress. 2 years later, I was able to re-enroll at SUNY Albany and finish my degree. I was proud of myself, but I still felt like that same poor, trashy girl when compared with my peers. So what did I do? I decided that I would go to law school because obviously, you know, lawyers are successful and that's what I would do because I needed to be a success. I busted my ass and I received a scholarship and I graduated from law school and I did so with honors and passed the bar and began my life. And I would practice up until I had my second daughter. And I didn't tell you all of this for you to feel bad for me or think that I'm special. I told you this because I want you to know that confidence comes from within yourself, and that if you really believe in yourself, you can do anything, no matter what. Some of us might not be at our goal weights yet or feel comfortable sharing our personal experiences with people, but if you act as if you are already where you want to be, you will get there, and you will get there so much quicker than if you don't go all in. You need to be all in order to be a success at this, and the only way to do so is for you to fully believe that you have something to offer. You're the only person that can offer the world you, and all of us, no matter what, have something to offer our challengers and the world at large, because once you realize the value in you, there's no limit to what you can do. Honestly, you can do anything. If you thought that in high school, if I ever thought that I would have run a marathon 11 months after giving birth to my first daughter, I would have told you that you were insane. Because, first of all, I couldn't run a block, and I had no desire to. But believe me, you can do whatever you put your mind to. But you also need to realize that you have to have confidence in your coaches and your challengers. Because you need to be the champion of them, especially when they lack the confidence to be the champion of themselves. Most of us who are starting these journeys, and there's so many stories and so many different things that everyone has to deal with, we're not in a place where we have that inner strength and that inner confidence. And being a coach, really, it's such a gift to be able to champion that person that needs that boost. I wish someone had been there for me to do that for me. I probably would have done more so much sooner. I don't know, I think I'm at the point where I'm just rambling. I just really want to impress upon you that being confident in your business and in yourself, it will change everything. I'll see you guys back here later for my talk on challenge groups. Have a good day.